Welcome to the pre-market report of 16/3/2022. Last 2 days I can't able to post any pre-market as well as post-market video due to my health condition. But today I am going to explain how I took the trade on 14th of this month to till date. That means last 3 days, and how I made a profit of 40,000 rupees. Those who are not watched my pre-market report on 14/3/2022, kindly watch before watching this video. Then only you can understand what I am trying to say. On 14/3/2022, in the pre-market report, my thumbnail itself says, if market open flat, just buy nearby call option. You can book a profit at R1, or you can trail up to R2. I believe that market going to rally up to R2. The main reason for the belief was, even though all the US and Europe market closes firmly in red on Friday, but in the Monday morning, all the US and Europe market opens in green and traded in green. That was the main reason I took view on upside. Let us replay the candle and I will explain how I took the trade on Monday and how I booked the profit. The first candle was bullish pin bar. I usually won't take any trade at the first candle. I just wait for the right location and right candle. The second candle was bearish pin bar. Even though there was a rejection at top upside, but I strongly believe the market going to rally towards up direction, so I am just waiting for the right location. This is my right location. When market touches 8 moving average, I hope market took support at 8 moving average and bounce back. I enter when market touches 8 moving average, and my stop loss was just below center pivot, and my target was at R1. Let us see how I booked the profit. Around 11:15 a.m. my target was taken. Even though there was a bearish candle, it will not touches my stop loss. My stop loss was just below center pivot, which was exactly at 1:2 risk reward. This is how I took the trade on Monday, but the right location was, this is the correct pin bar to enter. If you keep the stop loss just below this pin bar and your target was in R1, this was a right location, but I entered just earlier. Even though I entered just earlier, I was closed the trade with the profit. On Tuesday, while I was checking in the morning, all the US and Europe market closes firmly in green on Monday. Even though it closes green on Monday, but Tuesday morning all the US and European futures were traded in red. That's why I believe our market going to correct any time. Especially all the Chinese market was down by nearly 7%. That's why I have a bearish view. I entered around 10:40 p.m. when market touches previous day high second time and came down at this red candle close, and my target was around at center pivot. I exited around 12:40 p.m. I entered around 10:40 a.m. and I exited around 12:40 p.m. This is how I took the trade on Tuesday, and I booked as 19,000 as a profit. Today I took 2 trades. My first trade was end up with profit and second trade was end up with loss. I entered at this candle close. I sold call option at this candle close and booked the profit at when market touches R1. After that I took second trade. When I see the bullish pin bar here, I tried to enter this candle opening, but my order was not executed. I enter at this candle close, and I keep the stop loss just below the R1, but it took my stop loss and it went up. Here I sold put option and keep the stop loss just below R1, but it took my stop loss and it went up. Anyhow, I end up with 3000